Cam Little. Now that is the kicker that everybody is talking about, the buzz of the preseason, I guess outside of Shadur. He kicked a 70-yard field goal in the Jaguars preseason game against the Steelers last weekend. I thought that was impossible in like a live action kick. Like I know sometimes like when a kicker's kicking it off, they kick further, but like, when you got defenders rushing right towards you, that's a little bit different. In Sports Illustrated, I thought they wrote like a nice little article about like his career, like where he started with high school, his career in Arkansas. We're going to try linking that. We will link that one below if you want to learn a little bit more about Cam Little. But yeah, second year kicker for the Jaguars, booting 70-yard field goals in preseason is pretty impressive. But can he actually do it in the regular season? That's what I want to know. Can he actually break the record legitimately? Yeah, Jordan, what do you think?
I'm I think he could do it in the regular season, but I'm going to say no, for this reason. So if you really think about it, in order to kick a 70-yard field goal, you'd have to do it. The ball would have to be on your own 47, and you would kick it from your own 40. And if you would just happen to miss it, you would give the opposing team the ball at your 40. That's NFL rules. So However, in the preseason, you go and whatever, it's preseason. Games don't count. But the regular season, especially if you're in a playoff push, then the games do count. And say you're in a low scoring game, field positions at a premium. I wouldn't let him try it. So to me, I'm going to say no. He won't do it in the regular season. Jake?
So I'm gonna go ahead and answer Evan's question. Will he do in the regular season? Maybe. Was it impressive that, he breaks Justin Tucker's record of 67 yards? Yes. Is it a shame that it doesn't count towards the record? Yes. Um, I think that, 70 yards is an incredible feat no matter if it's in the preseason, regular season, playoffs, Super Bowl. I think that it needs to be recognized as it needs to be recognized. As for going to break the record, I think it needs to be recognized as that. Kicking a 70-yard field goal is insane. Just like Jordan mentioned, at your own 47, you kick it from your own 40 into the end zone. It's just crazy. But will he do it again? He might, the Jaguars, you know, with 3 seconds running down in the second half, Jacksonville is at their own 45. It might be like, hey, Cam Little, go out there, show us what you got. Time winding down, it's going into halftime. Other teams won't get the ball. What's there to lose?
Yeah, and I'm mostly going to agree with Jordan. And I'm actually going to even build like I don't think he'll make it again in the regular season, but I will give credit to Jake with one thing. I think he might get the opportunity. Yeah, if it's like late in the game, they saw him booting a 70-yard in the preseason. It's like, what do we have to lose? It's 5 seconds left. We sort of need this, right? So he might get the chance. I think that's the only possible chance he'll get in the regular season, though. I don't think he's going to get a lot of 70-yard attempts. I mean, you're not always going to be indoors. You're not always going to be in Jacksonville, Florida in August. Ideal weather conditions, that's for one thing, but also it's a 70-yard field goal. Like Jordan was making a great point. Like field possession, if you like miss that is not good. Yeah. That's gonna really give the other offense good field possession. But um I'm not trying to hate on Cam Little. I think it's amazing. I maybe you can get paid for this. Maybe like Jaguars see this and be like, time to extend his contract or whatever. Or if he just because like
Hey,
he
you
was
know what?
yeah. What's up?
I'm all for it.
Make money
Yeah.
however you can.
Just endorse him.
Endorse him, NIL and the NFL standards, whatever it is for NIL for kickers, pro kickers, whatever it is, right? And he was like the third most accurate kicker in football last year too. So like he's already doing pretty well for himself. But no, I do disagree that that this should count as the record. And the reason why I disagree is I think it would be harder to kick it like in an actual game. And I think people underestimate the mental like physique of like kicking a ball in the NFL. Like you've got like 70,000 people watching you. Preseason it's a little more relaxed, but just NFL in general. Like, sure, anyone could go out and kick a 50-yard field goal at their local like high school football field, right? But it's different when you've got 300-pound guys chasing you. You got like 4 seconds to do it. And yes, it is true. Cam Little did have that, but it was a way more relaxed environment. Like, okay, if they get a delay of game penalty, who cares? Just kick, well, I guess obviously that'd back them up. But like still, like there's no rush to kick it in the preseason. In the regular season, there's gonna be a rush. It's just I think he has all the talent to kick a 70. I'm not saying no, actually, I'm saying for sure. 70 is crazy. I could see him breaking the record, but Justin Tucker kicked a 66-yard field goal. That would be breaking the record by 4 yards, which I think that's a little bit out there, just because of again how mentally tough it is to be a kicker in the NFL in the regular season or postseason. Like I was saying before, like you could kick a kickoff and it could go through the uprights. And that's like a 75 yard field goal technically, but it's no pressure. So pressure is a big thing. I think this was a nice kick, but it'd be tough to do in the regular season. I don't see him doing it.
And then to Jake's point, I mean, yes, you could say what do you have to lose, but in the rare occurrence that you miss it short, and then you have a whole kick six moment. Shout out Chris Davis from Auburn. Um, in the event you have all that again, um, you technically do have that to lose, but like I said, what are the odds of that happening?